The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, fellas. Very good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday, October 11th. It's PPI at 8:30. I've not run any bots this morning. Thank you, Deepak, Dennis, Tim. Guys, good morning. We also have at 2 o'clock, we have the Fed minutes from the last FOMC meeting.
5.2%, slightly below consensus.
If you guys are here on trial, good morning. Don, good morning. If you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome back. Yesterday was a fairly, it was frankly a shock. We've had 3 consecutive days of trend, which is highly unusual. But we do have FOMC today. We have PPI this morning and then CPI tomorrow morning. I do think today is a burn one to earn one day. Market's pulling back a bit ahead of the news. If anybody is doing a burn one to earn one, let's get them. I've not done any trading this morning. Markets have been really just grinding higher. I'm waiting till PPI. If you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome. I will go over a few things with the TrendBot for you. Today I will be trading the TrendBot in Sim. The account that I traded yesterday, the Apex account, which was up 275, I think. I actually traded in the afternoon and cleared that evaluation, which puts me at 17. 3 more for my goal. I do have one Apex account that I will trade manually. I have no other Apex accounts. I have no intentions of buying any Apex accounts. Whenever I get a few that renew, I'll put them on the bot. But at this point, I have no other Apex accounts, nor do I need any Apex accounts. So I will be trading them in Sim, but I will be going over settings in the TrendBot. The original bot is straightforward. You determine the contract amount. The bot does the rest. Identify stops and targets, all based on average true range.
Including on that OPEC plus coordination will continue.
If there's anybody that I had one trial reach out to me yesterday. If there are any other trials that would like to get a spreadsheet on the original bot, I do not personally keep a spreadsheet for the TrendBot. But if you would like to see historical numbers across NASDAQ, ES, gold, crude, and YM, send me an email and I will get you years worth of spreadsheet broken down by the day. Years worth. Okay? Again, I do not keep the, good morning, Sam. I do not keep them for the TrendBot. In any event, I'll do what I do every day. I will read the disclaimer. We'll look at charts. I'll give you my sense. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. This presentation is for educational purposes only The opinions expressed in this presentation are mine and mine alone. All trades presented should be considered hypothetical and should not be expected to be replicated in a live trading account. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. In the TrendBot, some of the settings which I did not use yesterday, but I'm using today. So the first thing I'm using is a trade goal and a trade loss. I have it set for $400 on a per trade goal, and then $1,000 on a max loss. I realize that that's 2.5 times on the loss side, but I'm merely using that because I'm sitting here and I would kill a trade before it got to $1,000. But if you were not at your computer, those are probably not risk to reward ratios that you would be interested in using. So if you were trading the bot as a complete automated system, those numbers would be vastly different. But I am using a $400 trade goal. On the trade protection, what we call trade protection, or high watermark, maximum profit to activate, I have 300. So at $300, the high watermark is activated. I am using a max drawdown from the high watermark of 500. So effectively a $200 loss. Okay. Now I could change this. I could make that $50, which would mean a $250 net opposed to a potential $200 loss. But again, I am not using daily trade goal. I have no daily trade goal. I'll come back to that in a second. Unlike the original bot identifies 3 targets and a stop based on average true range. Those targets and stops can vary based on volatility. The TrendBot uses a generic target and stop. I have them generically set at 50 ticks. The next version of the bot, the one thing the bot does not have is a break even or an auto trail, which will be in the next version. Okay. I am not using daily goal and max loss simply because I'm trading it in sim today. Were I trading it, good morning, James, were I trading it in a live, cash account, or were I trading it in, one of the funded platforms, I would definitely have a daily goal and a max loss. Okay. Seven minutes, fellas. 7 minutes. Get through 0150, we'll get 03 and possibly 5. Come on, pull it up. Pull it up. Let's go. Don't be a wimp. 02 is going to be resistance. 01/2. It's this seller here. Come on. All right.
Order filled.
Flat for now. Let me look at this on another time frame. I like the longs, but this price action is just dead.
Smucker SJM coming to market with a 4-part benchmark offering. Sierra Juliet Michael.
NASDAQ could pull back here, 14, 15 area. I prefer the longs, but we're just slow as get out here. They're buying them. NASDAQ gets above that 0.1 half, and I like it to go. But if it breaks back down below 98, it probably comes 94.50. But I don't see any reason to be short. Got 1,000 buyers in this candle. Well, the shorts got it. The shorts got it. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, we're pushing up into resistance in here. If we get above 46, we probably get 53. Our buyers on the open. $1,800 buyers. We pushed above that 46. We should get 53. All right. Not quite. We got 51.50. See if we get a pullback here. Some block buys along the way here. No sellers yet, really. Got some sellers at 41.25, but nothing of any interest. Let it shake out, guys. I mean, this son of a bitch looks like it wants to push right to 80. Can't stand this. ES is probably long to 18, guys. We came through that resistance, new high of the day. ES is going to push up to 18. See if we can get a freaking pullback somewhere. NASDAQ above 83.50. We'll keep going. All right, ES pulling back a bit. NASDAQ pulling back a bit. No real sellers here, guys. 1,100 sellers in this block on the ES. ES is going to have to break above that 10 half 11 area, and it's going to 18. NASDAQ looks like it's going to pull back to 35. $46 anyways, maybe 48. It hasn't rolled, so Christmas 3,000 buyers. I think you got to be long the ES. This sucks. We're going to get 4 days in a row of a trend? Come on. Catch this 66 again. I'm going to go flat here. Well, maybe not. It's trying. Jesus Christ, man. This market. Come on, seriously. There were a ton of sellers.
Target filled. Target filled.
All right, starting. There we go. Now we got sellers. $600, $1,100, $1,300. 10-minute target is 37. I'll take 2 off.
Order filled.
Bounce.
Order filled.
Nothing. $1,300 trade turned into 300. Nothing.
10 minutes into the trading session, the Dow up 107 points, the S&P at 43.75 up 16 handles, and the Nasdaq Composite up 96. The Russell 2000 up 0.4%, and the 10-year yield remains lower by about 5.5 basis points at 4.595%.
Can't do anything about it, Derek. Is that better? I still like this short. I'm going to sell this again.
Order filled.
I still think the 10-minute target we're holding 2. There we go. Another 300. God dang, this thing just will not
Order filled.
continue down. 900 sellers in this block, guys. All right, new 2-minute bar. See if we pop back up to 65. Still think we're coming down to 35. Small sellers in here. We're holding 2-minute support. I don't think it holds long. I think they'll flush it. Here it comes.
Order submitted.
Trend bot short. Let me get this out of here. Whoop. Get out of here. It's holding a shard of support on the 2-minute with sellers. Here it comes. It's trying like holy heck. Here we go.
Order
You're
submitted.
listening to Trade the News.
Order canceled.
Targets hit on the trend bot. I'm using trade protection again,
Order filled.
obviously today. I showed you guys that in pre-market. Here comes that 35. We're going to bounce here. Small 39. We bounced 39, small. We're about to flip into potentially big shorts here. Below 39, we're coming 28.
Order submitted.
Trend bot short again.
Order canceled.
Canceled on the pullback. That's the trade protection. Original bot hasn't taken a trade. And my favorite bot has taken one. It's up 250. We're into resistance here. I'm going to try this short.
Order filled.
We're into some resistance here. Two at 35.
Submitted.
Two off at 35. One off at 28.
Order submitted.
Call it 29. No follow through. Almost. Come on. Give me 35. We got 35.75. You gotta be kidding me. 3 ticks. Small buyers in. Resistance is here and here. This could go right back to 65 though. I'm going to add 4.
Order submitted.
Trend bot short again. We're just chopping here. Come on. Come give me my 30.
Order filled.
All right, the original bot short also. Got sellers, guys. We're down to 2,300 net buyers. We have sellers. Come on, flush these guys. Right back to entry and a bounce. I think we know where support is. Come on, dust them. Jeez, again, bounce off the same level. Small sellers here now. Back into that resistance. Next level up would be 61 on the resistance if this doesn't hold. Freaking chop. Small sellers, like real small. 30 sellers here into that resistance again. I got to kill it because this is going to go to 65.
Order filled.
All right.
Order filled.
I had to kill it. Nope. It's 2 minute.
Order canceled.
We don't have 10 o'clock news. Here we break. Still won't break that 35, 36. There it goes.
Order canceled.
God dang
Order
you.
submitted.
Seriously, God dang you. I'm telling you, we're coming down, guys. They're blowing them out below 2,000. This is a short. It's chopped to down. Some buyers back in here at that 35 level. My targets are good. It's just the chop. With 4 contracts on, I can't do much. If you guys are trading smaller, hold them. Next target down is going to be 22. There was my 28 target. You stinker. There was 28. Now we're going to work all the way down to 91. You fudge. Man, oh man.
Order canceled.
Another target hit on the trend bot. Again, I'm using trade protection on the trend bot today, guys. Just bouncing off the 2-minute cloud. Could get a bounce all the way back to 52. I don't think so. We just held 240-minute support here at 17. We're below 1,700 now on the buyers. Here's the bounce. Could go all the way back to 52. We're coming down again.
Order filled.
Sellers right back in.
Order filled.
All right, I shorted again down here at this level. This is the break. This is this break level right here, 27. Come on, you know you're coming down. Stop is huge though.
Order
Flat.
filled.
I'm flat. I got to be flat, guys. It's not longs. I don't want longs here.
Order filled.
We're trading up into resistance. We have no 10 o'clock news.
Order canceled.
Yeah, he's going to say the same thing as they're all saying. Back to the point of control. Now a breakdown below VWAP, and this should break it down to value area low,
Order filled.
which is where we're coming. This is the break here, 27.
Order filled. Target filled.
It's going to break down, guys. I'm telling you, it's breaking down. They're sellers. They're selling them. We're down below 1,400 on the net buyers. It just will not die. They're selling them all back. They're just liquidate.
Order filled.
They're just liquidating here into retail. Come on, break point VWAP and just sell yourself to the all the way down to 93. Needs to push below 21, and it'll push straight to 15. Anybody holding shorts? Anybody short? Okay. I just cannot get a smooth ride. We just came through the opening range low. I'm not taking squat off until we get 03. That's my first target.
Order submitted.
Gonna bounce here off of nothing. Back in, now we're back into the 2-minute cloud. We need to break back down here at 15. There it goes. We got a nice runner on the original bot. First target for me is 03, then 91, 92. Trying to get to 03 for target 1. Yes, it is. I'm surprised it didn't blow out earlier. There's nothing here to hold, fellas. I have no idea what it's holding here at this 05. There's nothing here anywhere. 08. Some buyers came back in. Here we go. Just no smooth ride today, guys. It's not. Sellers back in. Below 02, we're coming straight to 87. My target 1 is 03. Come on, you piece of work. There we go. Come on. Got 575. Come on.
Order filled.
Got 2 off. Next target down, fellas, is going to be 95 for 1.
Order submitted.
And then I'm looking to be long in the 70s. We held 240. I'll show you. We held some 240-minute support. We have some 60-minute at 02. We've got to break down below 02. And then we should trade down to 90. Back below 900 on the net buyers. We could bounce back to 22, 23.
Stop filled. Order filled.
All right, I went flat because I'm short from VWAP. We could fail here, though. We have some buyers coming in. We could retrace back up to 30, 31 maybe. Above that, 45. This is interesting above 31 for a long, if it can get there. You're long on the 10 minutes, you're long on the hourlies. It's just the 2-minute. If the 2-minute flips long, then you got to be long. If this is going to fail, it's 30.31. That's the spot for a short. Got some buyers back in here.
A little more than a half hour into the trading session, the Dow holding on a gains of about 100 points, the S&P up 10. Crude futures are lower by 1.5% today, and the 10-year yield remains lower on the day by about another 7 basis points, holding below 4.6%. We do have a 10-year note reopening ahead of us today, some additional supply coming on the market in the form of $35 billion in 10-year reopen notes. That was the results will be at 1 o'clock.
My general belief is that we're going to be longs today.
Waller and Bostic, as well as non-voter Collins on the docket for today.
But I'd really like to get us down into the 70s to start that long. That's where I want to be long, is in the 70s. Now, again, I got us long in every time frame, but it doesn't mean we can't pull back. 19 is a pullback here, if it pulls back there. Where do I know I'm wrong? Probably 07 on the NASDAQ.
Versus Novak saying Russia and Saudi Arabia have not discussed a scenario of action within OPEC Plus in case of further escalation in the Middle East.
Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do that.
Order
There
submitted.
we go. Got
Order canceled.
had 6 contracts on the trend bonds, up 610. Just got to push through a little bit of resistance at 35. Above 35, we get that target. So you could take some risk off if you want ahead of 35, 33, 34. Or you can hold. Hang on, guys. Okay. All right, Vay, hang on 1 second. Okay. Came down into that 19. We're wedged between 19 and 33.
Order submitted.
I guess Apex isn't going to let me close a goddamn trade.
Order canceled.
Apex will not let me close a
Order
trade.
submitted.
Okay. Keep the trade.
Order filled.
There's the 03 down to 300, a break of that 300. And this pushes down to 93, where I would try a long there. I'm going to get coffee, guys. Give me a minute.
Markets
So-
as well. Last 3 months inflation data has been very good. We're finally getting the
Just
inflation
need to
data
push
from
over that
August.
98, and we should get 99's a little bit of resistance if you guys want some.
Third quarter GDP may come in over
Risk off.
4%. The economy is really booming, says Waller.
I'm long 8. It hit 1,000, I think. Yeah, I told you guys above that 35. We're going to push up, fellas. We're pushing up. I told you we're not shorts. We got through that weekly crap. We hit the 41. Just a pain in the ass trade. That's the, thing with,
Waller saying we'll see how high
we get above that
long-term rates
98, 75,
feed into
99,
the Fed policy.
and this rockets.
Saying financial markets are tightening, which will do some work for us.
No consistency on the move.
Order filled.
I'm flat. No consistency. Back into support here. Now we're holding that weekly from the top. Here's point of control.
Order filled.
See if we bounce here off the point of control. Push up here, dog. Push.
Chinese press reporting that China will likely meet its annual economic growth target.
Order filled.
We should bounce back to 42. What a freaking pain in the arse, man. What a pain in the arse. Did that give me the one? No. Some small sellers, but really small. $10-minute back into VWAP. I mean, this is where
Order submitted.
it should bounce here. Trendbot's long was 7, right at VWAP. So I don't want to see much of a bleed through VWAP. There we go. Come on.
Order canceled.
Took profits. So again, to explain to you guys on trial, I'm using most of the settings with the exception of a daily goal. One of those settings, which just killed the trade, is the high water mark with a pullback. So that's what it's designed to do. Yesterday, I did not use any of those settings.
As Waller saying, it's hard to see a direct link from the Mideast violence to Fed policy unless there's a broader conflict.
I still prefer the longs. Yes, Seth. Not the set, just what I'm using, not settings. I mean, I'm not talking about what pairs I'm trading, just like the high water mark and what it is, target goal and what it is. That's all. Man, this is freaking. Still like the longs, so I let it take a long. Guys, we have
Order submitted.
took a long with one. We have 2,200 net buyers here. We're just wedged in a crap little area, chopping around, which I would have thought we would have gotten Monday after Friday's monstrous move. I definitely would have bet we got it yesterday after Monday's move. And now we're getting it after 3 days of a significant grind higher.
Connection lost.
Can you guys hear me? Guys, it's a better trade with micros than it is with we're back at that.
Order
We're
filled.
going higher. It's a better trade with micros today than it is with minis. But we're going up, fellas. ES is longs, NASDAQ is longs. Come on, follow through here. This really needs to bust above 55. I just cannot get a damn trade.
Order filled.
Cannot get a damn trade. I can get 5-7 handles. It doesn't want to break out, but it's not. That's why I'm saying it's a better micro trade than it is anything else.
Order filled.
Here's a 5 contract micro trade. I mean, dipshit trade. It's a dipshit trade. And down.
Order filled.
There we go. We're going to the high of the day, and then we're going to 85. I can't get a pullback now. May get a pullback at 65. 5,700
Order
buyers,
filled.
guys. You want to be long. We finally broke out. We're going to 85. We're going back to the high of the day and higher. So now let's see if we can find a pullback and get long.
Order submitted.
Pullback, maybe 56. $54. 5,700 buyers. We're not looking for shorts. Come on, give me 54. All right.
Order filled.
I put on 5 micros again here at 59. We need to get up through 63 and it rockets again. Next 15-minute bar is not for 5 minutes. Come on, get through 63, 50, 64 and go. If it gets through that 63, 64, it's going up to 87. Nice job, David. No sellers here, guys. 5,800 buyers. Almost 59. Needs to get through 65 or so.
As well as saying that China's CBDC is not an ominous threat to the reserve currency status of the dollar.
Come on, push through this. This was weekly. We finally got through. More weekly. We need to get back through 57, 58. Come on, dog. Four minutes to the next 15-minute bar. We're going to 79, guys. And probably through the high of the day again, I would guess. 5,700 buyers again.
Order filled.
Small sellers here getting bought.
Sensing a report of an alert sounded over hostile aircraft in northern Israel.
Two minutes to the next 15-minute bar.
As well as saying the fiscal situation just isn't sustainable.
Building a bull flag. And we could pull back here. If this doesn't break over this 60 on the 11 o'clock candle, I'll kill the trade. Take a small loss. Shut this damn machine down for the day. Oh, I've got, guys, don't forget, order flow classes at 11:30. The link was sent yesterday. If you don't have it, now hold this as support and go. Take on 61. Got 60. $5,900 buyers, and we're going nowhere. They're buying the living bejeepers out of them up here, guys.
Order filled.
Come on, they got this little swing on the 5-minute at 67, and we're going to go to 87. Come on. Like, take it out. 6,200 buyers. All right, you can have this thing.
Order filled.
I'm out of here. I'm holding it in an evaluation still. Here comes the push to 87. Look at ES. We held the zone. That's first target, 04. I've been saying all morning I liked longs. I wanted 70s. Didn't get there. Earlier I said I liked Q calls, SPY calls.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
You guys. Original bot here, down 1100. Trend bot up 970. .30 range bot up 24.25. 24.25 on that bot.